So recently, anime games have been kind of taking off, right? They really have. You have so many new animes and old animes getting gacha games finally that have been just waiting, right? There was an original gacha game for Black Clover Mobile that died. There's a new one coming out, and it looks really damn good. Origin exists. 7 Deadly Sins Origin looks beautiful. Dragon Ball The Breakers, a console game, a PC game, whatever. You have, what is it? You have Ultra Rumble, the Battle Royale MHA game. That's also in the works, coming soon. So many different things. You also have games like Tower of Fantasy reaching the Epic Games Store and the Steam launcher. That's crazy to think about. And then again, if you look at it, Genshin was on the Epic launcher, so games are reaching these types of, like, I guess you can say standards, thresholds, making it to these type of launchers, going beyond the mobile market and just popping off. And by the way, I never promote this, but I've been an Epic partner, so if you want to use my code on the Epic Games Store, you can. It's code GOGO. I don't know, I've never promoted this, but if you want to, hey, you're more than welcome to. But yes, back to the main point. Games are popping off. They're doing numbers, they're doing everything. There's different animes getting games, more like there's multiple games for an anime. For instance, One Piece is getting 7 different games next year for just different gacha games. They're getting a Grand Cross style, open world style, open world style. Like there's another one that's an open world style. I don't even get it, but that's what's happening. Today I'm talking about one of the games. It looks damn good, so I'll share it with you. This is something that I'm looking forward to, but it really depends. I'm on the fence about this one, but I want to share it because I want to see your opinion. You let me know down below. Let's jump into it. So heading over here, this is Sword Art Online Variant Showdown as mentioned. So personally, I've stole this video for a very long time now. Why? I did not want to make it because I wanted to see how the game was. Okay, so originally the game got announced. I saw it. I was there. I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a decent game. But the amount of SAO games that exist is kind of crazy. So I didn't care for this one until I saw gameplay, until I saw how the game did, and if it actually has something good backing it. It looks cool, right? I saw announcements. I saw character concepts, character arts, all of that. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll talk about it, share it with you, see if you like it. Again, the game is called Sword Art Online Variant Showdown. With it, they've officially cracked 1 million total registered users and social media followers worldwide. The dashing start login bonus will be added after the release. That's like the thing they, kind of did. I will open it up here and show it to you. But they still haven't announced the date yet, okay? So this is another game that is in limbo, but they've opened up pre-registrations, right? So it's miles ahead of what Black Clover is at. Again, we just don't know where the game is and when it's releasing, how it's going to work. Again, the game wasn't bad when I originally saw it too. Again, if you like Sword Art Online, you'll like this game. That's how it's going to go. The graphics also aren't bad. I've seen people hating on it. The gameplay is a little bit clunky. I will admit that. Again, let me see if I can like open this up here. Hopefully it doesn't show any anime shots. But yeah, this is what the gameplay looks like, right? It's kind of similar to TSH and not similar, okay? Again, a little bit more, I guess you could say like, what's the word? There's a word, clunkier. It's another word for it, but it's not the best when it comes to animations and, again, gameplay style, but it looks cool, right? From what I heard on the beta too, people were like, it's fun. They'll play it for a little bit, check how it is. It just really depends on how the characters can hold up, and like what type of modes it has. This is what it looks like again. It does have apparently like good game modes and stuff like that too. So there's potential with this one. The ultimates look sick too, right? So there's that. The cutscenes kind of look good too. You can kind of see here. But with it, let me know. Is this a game you try out? Currently with TSH, like there's currently a void left in all of us where we really want a game that's, to jump to and to kind of have fun with. Most of the games are releasing in 2023. It stands at that, right? Fighting Path, one of the games that I covered like a few days ago, is great. It is. It really is great. And that's a game that I would love to see go global. But guess what? It's not probably anytime soon. So it stands at that. We have another, what the hell is the art there? It's like, okay, well then, moving forward. But there's the thing here, again, another character. It has a bunch of stuff that they've been announcing. If you want anything to go off of, this already has more details than Black Clover Mobile, and this got announced like this summer. So if you look at the differences there, it's crazy. I think Black Clover Mobile originally got announced in like January, February, around there of this year, earlier. So I mean, this game's way ahead of it, leaps and bounds. At least they're showing off what's happening and how everything's going. So I will take that. Again, if you're, as mentioned, a fan of SAO, you'll definitely be a fan of this game. But just, you have to get past that that gameplay style. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying if you play how fluid MHATSH is, this may not be as fluid as this game is, but it doesn't mean it's bad by any means, right? I played it on the beta, and I thought that it was good. Like, I enjoyed it. Whatever time I spent on it, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. And again, with SAO, I wonder, that's the only problem for me. Like, after the main set of roster, what are the characters they're gonna do? Like, are they gonna announce their own original characters? Because SAO does not have that many characters you can kind of take from. I believe, and again, I'm saying that now, and I believe that this was mentioned as a original character, because again, as mentioned, they don't have an insane roster. Slime Isekai Memories is also kind of guilty of that. They don't have like the broken, insane roster of endless characters they can kind of create, hence why they have like 50 Shions and 50 Shunas, but there are characters that they made their own self, which is, you know, cool and all. It's original characters. So again, that's kind of how this game is going to lean onto it. And again, you let me know from the gameplay that I showed you, how does it look for you? It's again rumored, said to be for 2022, but you know, we'll stand at, you know, it could get delayed, it could get whatever. It's already, the pre-registration's up. I would recommend try it out, pre-register, see how it goes. It's probably releasing next month. There was a leaked rumor date in November, so stand in November being your date. If you care for the game, check it out then. It's not half bad. And again, if you do care, we're getting all these rewards for the pre-registration milestones they cracked. We're getting, I think, altogether a free multi, right? We're getting the Will to Fight Evolution Crystal, which I think is the, I believe this is the premium currency, right? So there's this, 10 premium tickets in addition to the current free multi they're giving. So 2 free multis, a bunch of little arts and SSR cards. Again, it's not bad how the registration milestones were, so there's potential for this game to be good. And again, the only thing this game has to do is pass the honeymoon phase, which is now classified for gacha games, where after the first month, if the game can retain a majority of the players, then everyone's going to enjoy the game. Really, if you look at it, a lot of gacha games suffer from it. TSH is the most guilty of it because players would have stuck around if they didn't do what they did. If you look at it, Slime Isekai Memories also had a similar thing. If they didn't do what they did, the game would have been alive. It died because of their decisions to rush out so many banners and not acknowledge the bugs the game had. Hence why it kind of crashed in the kind of viewership and just, you know, overall player base. Kind of sad, but both games were really damn good and then ended up being kind of slow. Yeah. So again, with that really being it, is this a game you would like to try out? Is this something you care for? Let me know down below in the comments. Again, currently it stands that there are big games releasing, but most of them have been kind of delayed and aren't showing up this year, okay? We're currently in October. There's no chance I think any more Black Clover is going to reach this year. It can't happen. They should have done it. There should have been an announcement. There's no announcement. It's too radio silent, so don't expect that this year. Fighting Path, don't expect that also for a very long time probably, or just never. Origin kind of pushed back too, if you were to say. And again, this year there were some decent releases. We had Tower of Fantasy, we had some other games, but I'm thinking going into next year you'll see a lot of the big ones drop. JJK still remaining. There's a canceled Demon Slayer game. That's the worst part of it all. That was such a cool game, and that had to end up dying miserably. I don't know, bro. There's some things that just trigger me more than anything. But again, if you care for it, Sword Online, Variant Showdown, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. That's really it. I wanted to cover here today. The game is looking all right. It's nearing its release date. It's almost here. So, yeah, if you're a fan of SAO, you're a fan of this game, most likely. Peace out and enjoy. Catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe.